What does it mean to be a leader, a hero, a founding father of the greatest democratic experiment in history? Today, we embark on a journey through the life of a man who was all of these: George Washington, first president of the United States. Together, we'll discover the lessons he left behind, lessons that resonate with us even centuries later. From humble beginnings in Virginia to the hallowed halls of the presidency, every step of his journey carries wisdom for us. So, let's delve into his story, into the life of a man whose legacy shapes our world today. Born in 1732, George Washington grew up in a Virginia farming family. His life was steeped in the values of hard work, respect, and integrity. When he was just 11, his father passed away. This loss catapulted him into early maturity. Facing adversity head-on, he took on responsibilities and showed a resilience that would define his character in the years to come. His life teaches us that our struggles shape us, molding us into stronger and more resilient individuals. At 21, Washington began his military career during the French and Indian War. Facing a formidable enemy, Washington demonstrated bravery that was nothing short of remarkable. He led his men through the wilderness, displaying strategic thinking that would later shape the destiny of a nation. Washington's courage and tactics during this war were critical to the British victories. Even in the face of potential defeat, he never wavered. From this, we learn the essence of leadership, bravery, strategic thinking, and an unwavering determination, even in the face of great challenges. When tensions between Britain and the American colonies reached a boiling point, Washington was appointed commander-in-chief of the Continental Army. It was an uphill battle against a powerful adversary. Through grueling winters and demoralizing losses, Washington held his army together. His tenacity turned the tide of the Battle of Trenton, and his resourcefulness kept his army alive at Valley Forge. Washington's story tells us that tenacity and resourcefulness are essential qualities to turn the tide in difficult situations. Beyond the battlefields, Washington showed another side, a humanitarian. Though he was born into a world that accepted slavery, he struggled with the institution throughout his life. In his will, he made provisions to free the enslaved people he owned. Washington was also known for his treatment of prisoners during the Revolutionary War. He ordered that they be treated with kindness, a revolutionary act in and itself. From this, we learn the importance of empathy, compassion, and respect for all humanity, traits that should be present in all leaders. In 1789, George Washington became the first president of the United States. He approached the presidency with the same dedication and resolve he had shown on the battlefield. Washington set numerous precedents, from establishing the cabinet system to delivering an inaugural address. After 2 terms, Washington made another monumental decision: to step down from power voluntarily. This act of humility set a standard for future presidents, and it illustrates the importance of grace and power and the wisdom of knowing when to step aside. Washington's influence echoes throughout American history. The values he championed, integrity, courage, and humility, are woven into the national fabric. His actions remind us that our deeds and values can have a lasting impact, shaping the world for future generations. Throughout resilience, strategic thinking, compassion, humility, and a steadfast dedication to his country, George Washington left a legacy of leadership. These lessons, gleaned from his journey, still hold relevance for us today. As we conclude our exploration of Washington's life, we invite you to reflect on these lessons. How can you apply them in your life? How can they help shape our world for the better? Thank you for joining us on this journey. If you enjoyed it and want to delve into more inspiring stories, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned as we continue to explore the lives of remarkable individuals who have shaped our world. Next time, we'll delve into the life of another pivotal figure whose influence continues to resonate. Can you guess who it might be?